Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk. Thinking right in my living room. What I do for you. This morning, I got a little lesson for you. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Writers in 25 Rules led by a storyteller. Story with a message. Message is a story for life. It's another life lesson for you. I see you tuning in. I'm going to keep giving it to you. Come on, I got you. All right, let's do this. Right thinking mission is to enlighten you, inspire you, educate and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing a little bit more about yourself with knowledge of yourself. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the creed, that's the question that all right thinkers need to have the answer to for themselves. You can start at one end and end at the other, but you need to know who you are. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not, but knows that they know not, is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most people are. But I got spiritual knowledge that will wake you up on the spiritual alarm clock. I got the answers. I got the knowledge to wake you up. Tune in. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You have to have balance in your life. I hear anybody who's successful and done anything, they either found themselves, they know about themselves, or they have balance in their life, or they did something consistently to get it right. That's what life is all about. I practice every day. Okay, I'm still practicing. So today we're gonna talk about, since it's coming up Valentine's Day, everybody love, love, love. See, we got the wrong idea about love. So let's see if I can give you a little different spin on this love thing that y'all so enamored about, because it's Valentine's Day. Everybody thinks, let's get to understand. Let's talk about love, God's message to man. God gives gifts and he gives now. This is a message. Let's talk about the heart message from God. Okay, let's go. God, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna start out and I don't know where it's gonna end up. But this is my intent to try to get across a point about love from a different perspective. Okay? So here we go. God dwells in the heart of man and woman. The heart is his home. In all my studies, in every religious concept, God is in the heart. I'm just saying, it ain't my concept. I've been studying, and they all say the same thing. We all view the heart as this big heart, it's giving this big heart. It's the reason why. Start and commit. Okay, the Egyptians told you. Your judgment day, your heart is weighed. Now listen for that coming up. I like doing that one. All right, here you go. Our heart is the most important part of the human body. Do you know why? That's God's dwelling place. A lot of people think he's somewhere. I'm just saying. Here you go. God gave us life, and he lives within his creation. That's us. God created man, so man can become God. That's spiritual knowledge. Nothing to do with religion or biblical knowledge. It's spiritual concepts. That's all. Okay. The heart and mind coherence is you becoming spiritually enlightened. And this and this on the same accord. You got magic. Truly. Okay. You have to understand that. That's why I don't have a problem with prayer. I'm a prayer warrior. But if you ain't putting in the work, I'm big on putting in the work. That's my thing. So if you put in the work, you'll be fine, okay? But if you think you're just going to ask and pray and it's going to happen, Don't work that way in real life. I keep it real. All right, next one is when you become spiritually enlightened, that means you've met God. You've been anointed with what? Consciousness of who you are. Jesus Christ had it. I'm just saying. So when you use that concept, I just use it as an understanding. He got it from somewhere. That's all I'm saying. All right. The heart is what will be judged at Judgment Day. I don't know what the biblical concept of. Oh yeah. I'm Peter. I'm at the gate. Y'all gonna have a bunch of problems. Why? Because you don't know nothing about nothing but you think you do. When you don't know and believe you know, that makes you ignorant and dangerous to yourself and others. But you won't find that out until when? Judgment Day. Kind of too late then. We just found out that the heart has a brain. The ancients knew this over 10,000 years ago. So I'm not impressed with this new knowledge, this new discovery, all this, everything new. Nah, we've been telling you that for years. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You just reaffirming old information that y'all misunderstood and didn't pay attention to. I know that. Righteous living, a.k.a. Maya, a.k.a. right thinking philosophy, is the way to purify your heart by doing daily righteous good deeds. That's it. You can preach to the cows come in. I could care less. I'm just going to give it to you straight, my man. Get up and do the right thing, and you'll be fine. The heart is really the boss, okay? The mind has to follow the heart. Anybody knows that? Trust me. The heart, when the heart want what the heart want, you will do whatever you have to satisfy that heart. It's a good thing when it's satisfied, though. But sometimes it wants what it wants, and what it wants ain't really good. You will do wrong to fulfill the obligation of that heart. So yeah, it runs the show. Trust me. Your heart has to be in anything you do. Let me see. Your heart has to be in anything you do to do it right. It's got to. If you want to change your life, you want to change. What you got to do? Have a change your what? Heart. In order for something to work for you, you got to have what? Put your heart in it. You got to serve God with what? All your heart. Okay. The heart is a valuable instrument. But we don't really know what it do, what it's about half the time. But we know we got a heart. I'm a big heart. If you're caring and kind and honest and forthright, you got a kind heart. Everybody don't have that kind of heart. You got a black heart and you got a good heart. Well, we ain't going there. We talking about the power of the heart, which is where God dwells. Okay, that's the point. All right, here you go. Next one. Love, that feeling from God. I just told you about having a spiritual orgasm. When you meet God, you just get, the body just oozes ecstasy. So you just be blissed out. That's how I live. That's the state in which I live in. That's what I'm at right now. But my point I'm trying to make to you is a spiritual thing, and it happens from within. And the heart is where everything takes place. But the mind have to catch up. The mind have to be coherent. The mind have to be understanding. It had to comprehend the principles that's laid out, the rules that's set forth. And when you follow them, magic happens. It's called a mystical concept, when you just change. Why? Because you get conscious of who you are. You meet God. Spiritual enlightenment, that's what it's all about. Nihas, what they called it, the Great Awakening, whatever you call it. You have to earn it to get it. So naming it don't make a difference. Put it in the work and you'll get there. You can call it whatever you want. Okay? Where we at? Okay, we're not here with the feeling. Okay. We all had that feeling, love. God is love. We know that. If you know yourself, then you know God. And you have love for who? You should have loved yourself. You want to what? Give love. But you also want to what? Receive love. Not physically. We hear love. We go to get, yeah. No. People, neck up. At least chest up, waist up, whatever. Come out of that lower nature. Stop thinking below the belt. Think above the neck. That's spiritual. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, here you go. When the heart is happy, we are happy. The heart is the boss. Like in a marriage, gentlemen, fellas, brothers, if you married and you think you the boss, you ain't happily married. I'm just saying. When the heart hurts, aka when you get broken, that love is lost, or you lose a loved one, man, oh man, that pain. Okay? So you take love and then you flip it. So that same good feeling you feel in this love, you flip it and that's hurt. Or for most people, hate. When that person you love betrays your love, you hate them. You no longer love them. You go right to it. From love to hate. Ain't no in between. That's the way it is, okay? Been there. I'm a victim of it. I'm no different than nobody else. Trust me. Been there. Explain that one. All right. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it will get it too. Oh, it will make it. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. If you feel that for somebody that you ain't supposed to be with, and you gonna do what you could to be with, then you gonna do wrong. That's love. See, love don't care. Love just a feeling. So get past it, understand it, and use it the way it's intended. Being loved and foolish don't make no sense. Being loved and intelligent, oh, you good to go. You need to know to separate, to give your love to the needy, not the greedy. That's where knowledge comes in at. God wants you to have knowledge. Trust me. All right, moving on. Sorry about that. We getting way long. All right, sorry about that, but moving right on. See, love is like my yacht. Makes the world go round. Yeah, trust me. When your heart is happy, everything is better in your life. We all been there, but it's not like that first one. See, after that, everything else is just window dressing. But that first one, that gives you the definition of love. Puppy love, first love, whatever you want to call it. But when you give your heart to that one, we all been there again. But guess what? That first one pretty much don't never last. All right, move. A little lesson there for young people. All right, being in love is the best feeling in the world. That's what makes the world go around. Trust me, I know that. We all should know that and understand that. We love our parents. We love our children. We love our family and friends. We also love to be loved. And so all that's understanding. That's God's gift. That's the message to man. You do more of this and less of the other thing, you'll be a lot better off. When you love someone, you trust them, right? Or you should. All those things come in understanding of love. Again, love is what you make. Love will make the world go round. And with no love, there's no happiness. If you don't have a mate to share love with, you ain't happy. Single, all that. But if you ain't sharing the love, you ain't happy. So that's why everybody looking for that mate, that heart, that flame, that other half or whatever. Got a story about that, but I ain't got time right now. But yeah, love is wanted. Love is wanted to be shared. Love should start with you first. Okay, I got a story about that one too. Here you go. Love has its enemy also. That's hate. If it's love, the other side, the coin, heads, tails. When you call heads and get it, yeah. You call heads and tails, not too good. That's the other side of love. So again, it has the opposite too. All right, last one. I'm about to wrap it up, and I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you get the message. All right. I love me some me too. You know who I'm talking to. All right. I love that phrase. But everybody can't pull that off. See, you can't be phony. I love me some me, and it don't come across if it's not authentic. Okay, you can't brag about people see through that. So you know what I'm talking about? She loved her some her, and I love that about her. Okay, trust me. I was once to be my first love. Okay. I was told by her she loved me more than she loved herself in a little poem. You don't know, you writing back and forth. When you love, everybody becomes a poet. Once you love, you just saw this profound stuff. She told me, I love you more than I love myself. I wrote back, I told her that I can't do that. Why? I love me some me first. I love me first. I love you. Trust me, I'm giving, but I come first. So it ain't never changed. It never will. Okay? I knew then. All right. When I was young and in love with myself, I was called conceited. Just because I cared about how I look, how I carry myself back then. Yeah. Oh, he can't say the all about him. Yeah, well, but not for that reason. So yeah, trust me. Young people, I always say, don't apologize for being you. That's how you are. Be yourself. Keep it real. You have to love and believe in yourself. That's right thing is philosophy. You first and God will roll with you. He ain't ever gonna forsake you or leave you. But if you don't count you in with him, you will not succeed. If you're ego driven, that means you have edged God out and you're on your own, which is fine. That's what you want to do. But there's some consequences. It's better to have God and don't need him than to need God and don't have him. Conceptual. All right, let me wrap this up. Love is that first act of God to man. We have to do the same for our fellow man. How about that? That's my concept of love. Hope you appreciate it. I got some more. I'll be back tomorrow. Tune in.